Gameoration.
What is going on, guys? It's Taylor.
And it's your boy, baby. I got a haircut, though.
I got a haircut,
Got
though?
a haircut, though,
Is
yeah.
your new name?
Yeah, baby, I got a haircut, though. Because, normally I got my blue hair, but I couldn't stand the wig anymore, so.
Yeah, we
I'm
are...
just going straight baby.
That's right. We are recording the week... welcome back to our Gameoration. If you are first time here, welcome. If not, you'll realize that this is labeled as 01. We're doing a reboot. We're doing our Gameoration reboot because we got a whole new studio. As you can see behind us, I wanted to have the camera point... If you're watching the video on YouTube, you can see the video. You can see the background here. Dre decorated all out for Thanksgiving for Halloween. And this is our new studio. So big ups to Dre who found the studio and decorated. This is his baby, his project. So we are here in the epicenter of Dre's thought dream situation going on here, and I just want to show it off, make sure everything's cool. We have a little more space here.
Just a little more.
Some air and some heat, so you don't have the AC blowing everything, and you aren't sitting sweating or smell like ass. But yeah, like we always do. But no, so I just wanted to, big shout out to Dre. And yeah, Dre is dressed for Halloween. He was. Who were you dressed as, Dre?
Baby Saja.
Baby Saja.
Baby Saja from K-pop Demon Hunters. If you don't know, then you don't know. But if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Got my little Huntrix wand. I actually 3D printed these out, and they actually work.
Very cool.
My little Huntress wand. So
right.
if you're not familiar with these are like K-pop wands, bands. Like you can. So K-pop has like these bands, and they sell not magic. They sell like light up sticks you can take to the K-pop concerts and like wild out
Weapons.
So like yeah. So like I think the Black Pink's one looks like I kind of got the Thor hammer.
Weapons. Yeah. Totally hard weapons.
My friend brought one yesterday. He said the band's name was Dream Capture, but he had it looked like a scepter from Lord of the Rings. Like, no son of mine will be a chocolatier. What that dude's name is?
Okay.
Saruman. Is it
Saruman?
Sauron?
Saruman.
Saruman. He has that scepter, and it's like, we must join the Dark Lord. Anyway.
Okay.
He had a K-pop wand. We kept calling it a magic wand. A scepter, but he had one of those that's like that. So they come in all shapes and sizes. Like I said, I made these. You can get one on sale right now on eBay, $20 each. I'm just joking, but
you made them, go for it. Yeah,
I don't have an eBay store. I was just joking, but said these actually work, and these were a hit. So yeah, that
Very
is my
cool.
costume, K-pop Demon Hunters, and this is my magic wand. I also made the Saja Boys, and if that doesn't mean anything to you, then you need to get on this. K-pop Demon Hunters is like the biggest thing in the country.
Yes.
You cannot be on this. Your kids will love it. If you don't have kids, I'm pretty sure you'll love it too. So I got kids.
Pretty sure. Everyone has heard about it in some form, some form of something. They've heard the song Golden. Everybody's heard of it.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you, when I was in Japan,
Okay.
that song came on everywhere.
Yeah.
Golden. And it's so crazy.
Even though it's Korean, it was a big hit in Japan.
Yeah, it's a big hit universally. I didn't expect it to be like that. America loves that movie, whatever. We were in Japan, we're just like at a shoe store and you hear it going golden.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, so.
It is everywhere.
Everywhere.
So one thing I wanted before we date, this is Halloween. This is Halloween week. This is Halloween. Yay. Do you know? Well, when you go to a door, what do you say, Dre? What's the initial? What's the thing to say for
Trick
kids?
these nuts.
Trick
right?
these nuts. That's something you say as adult.
Yeah. That's what you would say, right?
You want to get one more spin on that one?
No, when I knocked on the door, I'm like, these nuts, homie.
These nuts on me.
Break
Yes.
yourself.
You want to give it another try? What's the
Trick or
the
treat.
for?
Here we go.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
What's the full version of that? Do you know the full version?
Trick or treat. I'll fucking blow your house down.
That is a
Huff and
mixture.
puff?
That is a mixture of the three little pigs and Halloween. It could be the same thing. You have a werewolf scaring your home, but do you know the full?
I honestly don't.
You don't know nothing.
No.
You know the trick or treat, smell my feet, give me some good to eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not like the.
Do you know the full?
song.
Do you know the full one? After that, the other line that nobody says.
If you don't, I don't care. I will show my underwear.
No, I'll put on your underwear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know. I just didn't want to know if that. So one thing I would say also, our new studio.
Taking off your underwear, is that what we're gonna get?
Can't take off what you don't have on, Dre. But our new studio here is in a very Caucasian part of the city.
Caucasian conservative Caucasian part
Yeah.
of the city.
But I was damned upset that I mean, you know what? I drove down here. I'm like, okay, cool. I got there early, like I always do. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a cold brew at Starbucks, right? There has to be a Starbucks somewhere around here, somewhere.
Huh.
There was not a Starbucks fucking for at least a mile and a half, 2 miles away. I had to go down. It's in a Ralph's too. It's not even a standalone Starbucks. It's a fucking Ralph. So I had to go to this Ralph to get one. I saw it. I'm like, how weird. Like,
I've
if
never
this
noticed that.
area not to have a Starbucks like closer to be.
To be
But-
fair, this area is also very conservative, very white, very old.
They like
Places
coffee.
around here,
And who was getting coffee when I got mine? Old white people were getting coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
when I think coffee, yeah, sure. Starbucks, young, trendy, like millennials. I don't think old
Mhm.
people. So I don't know. So it doesn't shock me if there's no Starbucks.
There was a Starbucks here.
Because like I said, old white people. Old, and I say old because I use literally, legitimately, if you
Well,
walk
Seizure World isn't very far from here.
leisure.
Seizure World. I call it Seizure World. Yeah.
For the longest time, okay, one story at a time. I used to live legitimately. If you walked that direction, for about 10 minutes.
If you're looking at a camera, then you'll see
Yeah.
what trade means. Yeah.
If you walked to the east 10 minutes from here, like legitimately, if you walked,
you'd be
you would
where,
hit where I
you
used to
yeah.
live. So I noticed the area well. And it would annoy the hell out of me about this area specifically is like everything closes. So I'm a night owl. I probably don't go to bed till it's actually gotten pretty bad, but it's like 3 to 4 in the morning regularly. That's how I'll lay them up. Everything closes around here like 7 p.m. So like if you hadn't gotten food,
Let's have liquor stores.
nah, man. Vons around here closes at 10.
We have a bar below us that stays open.
Oh yeah,
Or the
this
bar.
is bar below us stays up until 2.
Yeah.
They definitely get their money's worth. But the bar across the street stay closed at 10 also. There's a sports bar across the street. The bar next door, Mama's,
Yeah.
or food place, that closes at like 9. Anyway, everything right here closes. Like if you're a night owl, this is not the city for you. Not at all. Like so, we used to live around here, and it'd be like, dude, if we don't get dinner now, and it's like, because again, I'm a night owl, so I typically eat dinner between around 8 and 10.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? But back then, it's like, dude, it's like 6 o'clock. We gotta go get dinner. Like I don't care if we gotta put it in the freezer.
6 o'clock is 2 hours in the dinner
Yeah.
session already
It's
for
either
people
we
around
get
here.
it now, or we're gonna drive to Westminster because Westminster's up all night. You
Yeah.
can get food like at 4 in the fucking morning. You can get a good bowl of food at 4 in the morning in Westminster. If you don't know about Westminster, California, aka Little Saigon, it'd be on and popping. They got great food. Luke Dim Kai, check that place out. It's on Bolsa and something. But that place is open like 24. I'm pretty sure it closes at some point, but it feels like that place is open 24 hours. I feel like I've gone there at 2 in the morning, got like a good bowl of pho. That's why we first discovered pho was out there, Westminster. Anyway,
Nice.
back to my other story, Leisure World, or Seizure World, you said.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I assumed it was
You
like a
wanna leave-
spa place, or it was like something where you can go and hang out, and like
And
they had
die.
like a massage parlor, spa, feet massage, or like a pool. No,
Yeah.
apparently it's like an old folks home,
Yeah.
right?
Retirement home. Yeah. 55,
retirement home. I
55
didn't
plus,
know
I think it is.
I was
so.
like, it was like, why would they call it? I mean, I guess it's a name. It just sounds like a theme park for relaxation to me. It's like, oh, that's a cool sounding place. And then no, it's not that. It's not what you think, Trey.
No.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that aside, welcome to Gameoration, where we talk about games and other personal stuff going on in our lives as well. So speaking of games, I recently rolled credits on Battlefield 6, which is not a big accomplishment because it's a Battlefield game. Call of Duty Battlefield, it's all the same. It's like
Repeat that. You what?
I finished the game. Rolled,
Oh, okay.
rolled credits. You know, like they say, like you rolled credits.
I wasn't
on
sure
the
if that
game.
meant you like you were done with it, like roll
No.
credits in, or if you finished.
Well,
it.
yeah, I finished the game, so like, the credits rolled. So I
Yeah.
rolled credits.
I just
on
I
yeah.
never heard that phrase, so I was trying to debate like, okay, does that mean he played the game? And
Oh, yeah,
finished
no,
it? Or like he's like,
I've
I
come to hear
rolled
that.
credits. I'm done. I'm just done with the game. I'm not gonna ever play it again.
Fuck
So-
this game. I'm out.
so-
I'm done.
I'm not hip to the lingo yet. So you said roll.
Allow me to
credits.
explain. Yes, it means I
had
beat
to-
the game.
okay.
The credits rolled. I said escape to go back to the main menu because I was done. I don't. As much as I love the game, I don't. Really,
This is just a side
What's
tangent.
up?
I always watch
You
credits
watch no
the
credits?
first time when I play a game because I'm always afraid they're gonna say something or there's something hidden or there's some secret code.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
So at the bottom of the credits, Battlefield 6 on computer at least, you can hit the C and the Q button to get. There's pages of credits, right? So you can actually fast forward different pages of credits.
Okay.
See your name, and then or whatever you want to see, and then there's a scroll bar at the bottom, so you can actually literally use the mouse to scroll down and like go faster than what's already been said. So I did that. I went all the way to the end, scrolled down, and said, "Thank you for playing." It's like, cool. That's it. Awesome. So I pressed escape.
I mean,
So
that's what I expect from credits, but I'm always like, there's always that chance that there's like the Easter egg.
because the game ended on a cliff note. Oh, sorry, cliff note. A cliffhanger. I'm sorry, cliffhanger.
Here's a this thing.
What's up?
We're getting old, right?
No.
So the other day, and this is on, I'll bring it back.
Also, who's getting old? You're getting old. Sorry.
The other day we were talking about something, and it's like, oh yeah, like I used to have a Teddy Ruxpin, and I stopped. I was like, wait, do you know what Teddy Ruxpin is? And they're like, no, I've never heard of it. Then I was like, damn.
Do you know what a cassette tape is? Yeah.
Getting old.
No. Okay, so also to me, I was at my job. I do numerous things, but also when I call in repairs for our devices. So I called in a repair to have a technician come out to repair something, and they're like, "What's the problem?" I said, "The computer is doing this, and it makes a noise that sounds like a dial-up modem." And then I said, "Wait, do you know what a dial-up modem is? Like that sound?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I do." I'm like, "Okay, fuck, cool." Yeah. And they say, "Yeah, well, that's making that noise when this happens. So we need to come out and either have the motherboard replaced or what have you."
Yeah, but just when I was trying to describe something, I was like, yeah, like Teddy Ruxpin, because we were talking about robots coming to life or like toys coming to life. So like, yeah, like Teddy Ruxpin,
like small soldiers.
And I was bringing back the Chucky basically, like Teddy Ruxpin, my Chucky, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they were like, Teddy Ruxpin. I was like, wait, do you not know what Teddy? And it just made me feel like. It made me feel like 100 years old. Yeah, I forgot what I actually. There was a point, something you had said that triggered that memory about
Battlefield 6 credits.
Okay, yeah, something about the Battlefield 6 credits triggered that memory.
I literally triggered your. I'm sorry.
But I can't remember why. Because I had brought it back to the reason why Battlefield 6 brought that memory back. Because you were talking about credits, rolling credits.
Should I continue what I'm saying? Then
yeah. Maybe it'll come back to me.
Okay, so again, I rolled credits on it. I went through, finished it. Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger. You had Cliff Notes. I said, and you said
Cliff Notes.
Okay.
That's where he was. I was like, so because it aged myself.
Yeah.
I wonder if you say Cliff Notes. Because Cliff Notes was a thing when we were in like high school, elementary school, college.
It was a condensed version of big books.
I don't know if that even like will register because like
it's Wikipedia now.
Yeah, because like if you say Cliff Notes to somebody, I'm wondering if like who's Cliff.
Yeah, like, and all you say is like I'll read the wiki, and that's mostly it.
Yeah, because it's now wiki. I'm just saying it. Going because we're both old, right? Now when I say something. Yeah. And I make a phrase like, like a dial-up modem or like a what's the phone with the finger? Rotary phone, or like you'll say something like that, and people like, what? You
actually have one right there in front of your rotary
phone.
Yeah.
I wonder if it actually works. Let's see.
I don't think it works. It's just a prop.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm close.
That noise, right? That noise there is so like, if you play that for something, we know what it is. So you say so. I just find myself now when I'm talking to people and I look at them and like they're clearly younger than me, and I'll say something like Cliff Notes, and then and I always stop now. I'm like, wait, do you know what that is? That way, I'm just trying to make sure we're on the same.
A good way to ask it is also, what was your first game system? in our field of talking about games, like what's your first game system?
Well, it's just it's just
PS2. You're like, oh, God,
I think I've done that so many times in the past 3 weeks. Like, wait, do you know what that thing is? Like, the last time I really did it was Teddy Ruxpin, and I had to explain it to him. Like, it's like a teddy bear, and like you put a tape in it, and it
tells you
talks.
Stories. Yeah.
And they're like, and it was just like, I was like describing. It felt like I was describing the Civil War to somebody. Like, back then we had these little thing. Like, so do you know what a tape cassette is? Okay, so tape cassette, you plug it in, and then like get batteries. Anyway.
So to get back on track here with Battlefield 6, so I finished the game. It did leave off on a cliffhanger. So I was going back. I'm like, I wonder if there's anything at the post credits. Nothing. Okay, so I'm not sure if they're just going to lead into Battlefield 7. But these games, like the Battlefield, Call of Duty, all those games are the same exact situation. It's always some bad people are going to take over, trying to take over the world, trying to explosion, whatever, nukes, missiles, and then you stop them. That's it. The story doesn't mean. Honestly, the story doesn't mean jack shit. Yeah, some games have it didn't mean jack shit enough so that once I beat the game, the first thing it says is, "Do you want to uninstall the campaign?" That's the first thing it says to save a space. It said, "Okay, yeah, sure, I'm
Yeah, it's funny you
only
said.
multiplayer."
I played Call of Duty 4, Battlefield 2, Bad Company, Battlefield 3, 4, Call of Duty 5, maybe.
And
Cold
you
War 4, and I could never.
the
I
difference
had
between
no idea what the I've never played campaign in any of those games.
I mean, all it is like, oh yeah, you fight somebody, you go somewhere, you pick some guns, shoot people, and you stop.
Yeah.
Whatever you hit the cutscene, press E to interact, and then that's it.
And I put hundreds of hours into all those games. And if you ask me, like,
What's the story of this game?
If you gave me a quiz, I'm like, okay, where does this game take place? I was like, man, I don't know. The airport? Because there's a stage called Airport, and we be shooting shit.
Yeah.
I assume it's there, but if it's not there, then who knows? Yeah, I've never.
And
the last first-person shooter campaign I played was GoldenEye.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that's it.
I mean, I play first-person shooters. Don't get me wrong, I get down on them, but the campaign, I could not. GoldenEye was the last time I did, and then that was kind of fun. But I haven't done it since.
So I will say the campaign was fun. I did enjoy the campaign. I was having fun. It was the normal, straightforward. Like so my thing is, I play the campaign because I had to get feel for guns. Because in the campaign, you get to touch mostly every gun roughly available. You know, the highest equipment ability. Because you get different add-ons for your guns, and mostly the ones you get in the game are the highest version of that gun. So you get to see like what you'll be using if you upgrade your gun to the highest thing. So I use that as a way to get used to the guns because you spend a whole level roughly 20 minutes. And these levels are pretty beefy. Like you literally spend like 20 minutes, half an hour to each level, getting through them. And the thing with Battlefield has become is they do have destructible environments. So the same walls that you would hide behind in Call of Duty, you can now hide behind and get fucking blown up. So that's the thing. So you have to really kind of pick and choose where you hide and know that is this wall or whatever destructible.
That was my jam in Battlefield Bad Company 2, that you could take a tank down and people be hiding that building. Oh yeah, go you hide that building. Boom! And all I see dead.
Yeah, your score is like that. Yeah, that's right.
Gotcha. But
KD.
Unfortunately, like so, at some point, people realize like, oh, this building's not safe.
Yeah, they wised up.
But it was like, but the first like couple weeks that game come out is fun because you're like, oh yeah, you hiding that. I'll be right back, and then it's fun. No, it was fun because you had to go in that building. It was like capture the flag or like seize mode, and like and it was inside the game purposely put that team at a disadvantage because everyone's like, oh, I'll just go blow the building up. I'm not gonna bother running in there to try to kill them.
Well, it's like playing Battlefield 1942. Like everyone playing Battlefield 1942. Everyone hid on the airship and ran for the plane because the plane was just all you do was fly over and you hit A to drop bombs everywhere. You do that, and then if you hit it, if you get lucky, you light up all these names lit up like you killed because you just dropped a bunch of bombs.
Oh man, those games. I haven't played a Battlefield in a while.
So,
but it's weird to me that Battlefield 6 ends in a cliffhanger because these Battlefield games don't come out like. They don't come out consistently. They come out like
they used to be every year or so. Like the Call of Duty, they'd be a Call of Duty and a Battlefield kind of companion. Like
but I feel like not every. I feel like they come out like every 3 years. Maybe it is every year. Again, I haven't kept up with them, but so it's just weird to me that
similar. So maybe Call of Duty was every year. Battlefield was a little more spaced out.
It would make sense to me. It's like it had an in and out on a cliffhanger, and then the ploy being there's going to be some DLC they want you to buy. Like, oh, you want to see the rest of the story?
Maybe it is. I don't know. So my thought was, I wonder if it's those games. I beat it on normal. So I'm okay. That's the normal difficulty. They beat the game. I wonder if it tells you like, oh, you had to beat on hard to see the real ending. That shit. I hate that shit all the time. I don't believe so. But even if it did, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. I played the game already. I know the campaign. I know whatever story. Again, the story is, I know the story. I saw the story. I played through the story. Cool. Do I really care what happens to this person at the very end if they live or die? I don't care. I really don't. I honestly don't.
Sorry, just to put it in perspective, Battlefield 5 came out in 2018.
7 years.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, if it was like a cliffhanger, that's a long ass time to be like, okay, well, I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Well, 2042 was the other one after that. Battlefield 2042.
Because I'm just saying, you said Battlefield 6 is when you're talking about.
But the stories aren't the same though, because like Battlefield, like Hardline Battlefield, Bad Company Battlefield, then the proper. Like, those are all Battlefield games. They have the name Battlefield. It's like Call of Duty. They don't, but the stories don't always follow through. Call of Duty, the current ones, does have, like, soap come into different...
I get what you're saying. All I'm saying is, if you're assuming that these two Battlefield games are in sequence because it's like so battle because you're assuming like that the story
Yeah.
it would be the next Battlefield like 8, right? Or what we said 6.
7.
So it'd be
Yeah,
Battlefield 7, but Battlefield 5 came out 7 years before Battlefield 6.
Yeah.
So even if they made a new game in 2 years, that's a long time to wait for like the end of. This isn't like a Marvel fucking movie.
Yeah,
This is
and by then you wouldn't even
Yeah.
care or remember the cliffhanger. You're like, what the fuck happened here?
Like, I don't even know. Like, do you remember the characters' names from Battlefield?
No.
It's like, at some point, like.
Oh, McCoy, I think.
Okay, I'm just saying, like,
Or-
why would you even have
yeah,
a cliffhanger
McCoy.
when you don't?
I know Hernandez.
Or is it the?
Maybe.
Or maybe I mean, it might have ended on a cliffhanger, but it's like one of those purposeful, like, well, we never know what's gonna happen, like, because it's like war always changes, and then.
Yeah.
Who knows what's gonna happen? And like, there's no actual ending to the
It could
story.
It could be the Inception shit, where like, oh yeah, it's in your mind. What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think happens? Like, it's an easy way to write out, finish a story where like you do it, you finish it on your end.
Okay, well, if we're being technical or
I'm just
technical specific or well, it's probably a different word I'm just be using.
Go ahead, Dre.
The end of Inception
It's interpretation.
yes, but the point of it is that it doesn't matter.
And neither does this. I'm saying it doesn't matter this one either.
Well,
Like, it
that's what
doesn't
I'm
really
saying,
matter if you doesn't matter if this person lives or dies because you're still gonna play the multiplayer.
Yeah.
You did the campaign. You fucking pat yourself on the back. You're good.
Specifically, people talk about Inception. Yeah, Inception. Like, oh, what happens at the end? Like, is he dreaming or he's not? And the whole point of that actual scene is like he's accepted his point, or he's hit a point of acceptance where even if he is dreaming or he isn't dreaming, it doesn't matter. That's why the whole topsy-turvy thing, like, it doesn't matter if he's dreaming or not. So you don't know. But the point is, you don't need to know because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, your game 2, maybe it's one of the cliffhangers. Like, oh, what's going to happen? It's less for interpretation, but it doesn't really matter
It doesn't.
at the end of the run. Like, you've killed all these people. You've already gone to the war. So the fact that his daughter may or may not be dead isn't the point. The point is like this horrified world. Like, I'm just making the story up. I've never played any. Look, I haven't played any campaign since GoldenEye, so I don't even know what these Battlefield games are technically about.
Okay.
I assume bad guy, so you go shoot
It's
them or
cookie
some
cutter,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bad guy, chase,
Or,
destroy, go through levels, go through cities, flashbacks, what have you.
I mean, look, if we all know Metal Gear Solid, war never changes.
Yeah.
That's basically all these games.
But I will say about the game, as much as I enjoyed the campaign, I will say that in the later levels, there's one level in particular that really pissed me off. What do you remember the biggest gripe about Resident Evil 5?
Tank controls? Oh, Resident Evil 5. Oh, you the
Yeah.
dumbest fucking AI teammate.
There you go,
in
AI.
life.
So the AI, your teammates. So I am in this level, right? I'm in a tank. I'm gonna go. Me and a couple of tanks are charging towards this area to blow it up, blow shit up, right? Cool. I go there. Okay, cool. I see enemies coming. I go to this first person to zoom in. Right in front of me and blocks it. My fucking tank, my teammate. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And so I move ahead, and he moves too. I'm like, why are you moving ahead of me? I'm trying to shoot. Like, I know that these are programmed to do certain things. Like, they are programmed to do certain things and make the way to where they need to be for the next cutscene or whatever to be positioned. But every time I moved, they moved too. Right,
Just
back
like
up,
that.
and every time I moved, or I
When
backed
I
up,
move, you move.
Yeah.
Just like that.
or if I backed up, it would be in my way. Or if I want to go somewhere, they'd stop there. Like, people at the fucking grocery store who stop their cart in the middle of the road, the middle of the aisle, that shit pisses me off too. But that's what I mean. But they just stop in your way. You're like,
I think
what the fuck are you
the
doing?
worst case of that, what you're describing right now, that I
Fair?
can. What's up?
The fair or Disneyland? Something of scenarios.
No. I'm talking about video game wise. The
What's up?
worst case that I can remember of the AI stupidity driving me absolute up the wall insane.
What's up?
I actually guess. If you had to guess, because it's not Resident Evil 5, although that was a torturous time. Like, why are you so fucking dead? No, I don't need to be healed. Like, I have like, I took a bite. That's like 100% heal. Just like,
Yeah.
save it. Can you think of a worse time in his gaming history?
There's a game in your mind, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You have a game in mind. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you will even be like, yes, that's probably about right. But worst time in gaming history where you had an AI partner whose dumb ass fuckness just drove you insane.
So you have a game in mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, if I said this game to you, 90% of people would agree. Like, yeah, that's probably the worst dumb as fuck AI you've ever had to deal with.
What system?
If I gave you, it's gonna give it away.
I wouldn't know.
It's GoldenEye.
Oh well, don't tell me that. Okay, well, GoldenEye. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Like when you,
Okay, I believe you. No,
when you
like
had
what?
to protect Natasha
Oh
from
yeah.
dying, and she would
Bolt off.
jump. She would basically jump in front of bullet. What are you doing? Fucking yeah. What are you? No, don't do it.
Yeah.
I think out of all games when it came to fucking stupid AI, because back then they probably didn't know how to program AI, so it was probably just literally just running from point to point without. So it was the expectation was probably you have to clear this point before she got there because there was no stopping her.
Yeah.
But I just remember just being so aggravated by
Trey's not
that
007.
AI, like, you be fine. Or like, okay, everything's good, and you'd be shooting, and all of a sudden she'd run right across, and you shoot her, and like she like dies instantly. It's like, no, and it's like da-da. It's like, it's not my fucking fault. She lost. And then you have to protect her, like, and she just stand like, look, move the fuck out the way. Just damn, like, what are you doing? Okay, I'm just having flashbacks.
No, I got you. No, that was the same issue with the tank. So that was the biggest thing with the tanks. They would get in my way. They block me for no reason, or like I would go in like an alley or whatever in the tank, and then they say, okay, well, go now here. So I'd go back up to go over there, and they'd be blocking me. I have to literally ram my own tank, my teammate's tank out of the way to move. Another one is, so when you get taken down, you have 2 revives. You have a medic on the team. So you have your teammate's a medic, so they come over, they revive you. I will be sitting there taking fucking bullets to the head, getting shot, trying to find cover so I can reload, and they will walk by my teammate as they're shooting me. My teammate will just watch them as they shoot me, and then when I go down, my teammate will walk in front of them while they're getting shot to come revive me. And as I look up, as I'm getting revived, I look up and I see the enemy right there behind him, just waiting for him to get done. And then when I get revived, I get up, I get fucking shot again. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that happened a couple times. That was pissing me off.
Do they not take damage?
They do, and you know what they say? They say revive me, and like I'll revive them, and as I revive them, I'm getting my fucking ass lit up, and then my team is sitting there watching me get lit up while I'm reviving the other teammate. And like, well, come on, guys, like, do you not want me to? And there's no achievements or anything for reviving. I think I ain't seen it at least, or to take a whole, I don't know. I ain't seen any like pop up saying like, hey, you revived somebody, good job, thanks for being a good player. So I said, fuck it, eventually they have to be part of the story anyway, so they have to survive. So they'll soldier on somehow. And then so that was my biggest thing. So that was Battlefield 6, fun game. I'm notoriously horrible at multiplayer for Battlefield 6. I'm not sure why. I think it's just more. I'm not sure if it's the way it is. Like Battlefield Bad Company 2 or Battlefield. I think that one I was really good at the multiplayer. That one came out when we were at the VA working together. Long time ago.
I spent ungodly amounts of hours in Bad Company 2. I was gonna say though, we've reached this weird point in gaming where you're either like, I don't even want to say casual. You're either just like an okay player at the game, or you're fucking esports expert, right?
You get it or you don't.
Yeah, like I gave you a beta not too long ago of 2XKO.
Yeah.
Terrible name. I actually really enjoyed that game.
Or 2 times K, like 2 times knockout, essentially. Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed the game. I like the style. I think there's something about it that annoys me, but outside of that,
look at our channel if you're watching or listening. Look at our channel. I did a compilation of all of the finishers and everything and the special moves.
But I like the style of the game. I mean, I'm a huge fan of League of Legends, right? And Arcane just pushed my fandom over a limit. And then this game came out.
It was so hard watching the whole thing.
Yeah. And it had it's like partially Arcane, the fighting game, right?
Yeah.
How much they can put into it. I really enjoy it, right? So I played online the other day, and I was just getting my ass
whipped.
to me. It's like, man, my enjoyment of this game is definitely just going down. Like, I enjoy it, and I know I'm not that good, but I'm not bad. But it's a point where it's like an exponential scale. Like, okay, you're okay. Now you've reached the level where like the gods are playing, right? And like, so either play somebody who
you're Neo, right? You're sitting there just moves, just doing moves.
Yeah, like, okay, I think I got it. I'm having fun. And then like, oh yeah, so they like kind of put you in this almost like it's not ranked, but it's basically ranked. So now next time you're playing, this person knows like 10 hit combos, how to switch in and do like they call them what do they call them, like
Tag-ins?
yeah, tag-ins, but there's a phrase where they put you in a situation where you have to guess over under, right?
Oh,
So
yeah, those. Yeah, okay.
it's like a mix up. They put like these mix ups, which like is normal for fighting games. Like if you're an expert, right? But casuals don't do that.
Yeah.
But the experts will do this like thing. So throw this like bomb at you. So you have to block high and they'll try to go low, or if you have to like pick two, or you have to figure out which side. Anyway, it gets to a level where it's like this isn't fun anymore. This is now I actually like to get to that level. I
Yeah.
actually had to put like hours into training, but it's like I don't have that kind of time to learn or play game games. So it just makes it not fun for me.
Dre, you're up until 3 or 4 in the morning anyway. You might as well take the time to get good.
So it's
Get
like
good, Dre.
like and it's one of those things where you can get good, right? But then it's like once you get to that level, then you can't play with anybody because then you're frustrated, right? If like because I got that good at Smash Brothers,
Yeah.
where it's like a casual game. You can bring people over, but they're not that good. It's like
But not online, though. I'll try it online.
yeah, well, in the online Nintendo, it's god awful, but it's like yeah, you can experience this. You play Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
And like you play and it's fun. You had those.
You think you're good. You beat your friends. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm the best. And you go online and you're like, I'm dog shit.
I don't understand. We started the match and they're all gone. Like, what are they doing and I'm not doing?
Where are you guys going?
And like, I remember I was playing one night, like, on my Mario Kart, and this Link on a fucking motorcycle was beating us match after match after match,
Yeah.
and I could not figure out what she
The fuck you doing?
was doing. But it was like,
Yeah.
it was like we all together, and about 20, 30 seconds in, they're already like built up this lead in front of us. Like, wait, what?
I'm never gonna catch up.
Yeah, and then like at that point, and then you watch them and they're like on the opposite side of the map. It's like, how do they? What is there? What secret that I'm not understanding? And then see and then when you get to that level,
Yeah.
then it's not fun because everyone else behind you sucks. It's like there's no balance in it.
I press gas, right?
Yeah.
I'm still going. I'm still pressing gas. That's how you go.
Yeah, there's all those secrets. They know the
Gas break is
path.
good.
They know the boost. They know like the unlocks. They know like how to play the game. So anyway,
Is there maybe a timing situation for? Because I know if you have multiple mushrooms, you can go. You can go fast, but you have multiple mushrooms. Like there's a cooldown period when not a cooldown, but a come down period, right? When you slow down,
So, yeah.
you hit it again.
there's like an optimization path. There's like an optimal route for everything in gaming
Yeah.
now. Like if you just know that game and like 90% of people don't, but the 10% that do, it's like what separates basically the casuals from the
Casuals,
sports
those filthy casuals,
people. So it's like
horrible. Those peasants.
it just makes gaming
Sorry, that was my water.
online gaming is just not not fun. But there's like some games just once you get to a level, it's like it's just not fun anymore. And I haven't played 2XKO since that experience. Like man, I'm better than the people that are just like hitting buttons, but I'm not even remotely close to these people who do these 10-hit combos, these mix-ups.
May I brag for a moment?
What's up?
I am disgustingly good at Call of Duty Mobile, and I have no idea why. I went into ranked, and I get MVP every single time. I've gone into tournaments, and I always get top. I don't know why or how, what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not sure what I'm doing on mobile that I can't do on the actual console. I'm doing the same fucking thing. I'm using control. I'm mapping my control to my tablet to play. So I'm doing the exact same thing, and it says, like other players using controls too. Cool. Give me the same thing. But I keep getting MVP and stuff. I'm not complaining. I'm saying I keep getting, and it's gotten to the point where like I don't know. I'm getting tired of playing because I get so good at these.
Yeah.
I get like
that same. We for a short bit we were playing that anime game, where you can do like the little wall run. Do you remember that game?
not the diesel one, right? The diesel, not the. Oh no, you're talking about the one where you can go 2D, right?
Yeah, 2D anime game.
Yeah, it's a third-person shooter. You go 2D.
I was fucking killing that game, and I was at some point I was convinced I was only playing bots because I was like I kept like
Yeah.
you're saying every time I would get MVP, I'm like I'm not doing
I'm not good at
anything
this.
special or
I don't think I'm good at this game.
I'm just like doing what I would think
Yeah.
is basic strategy, and I stopped playing the game because like man I was legitimately convinced that everyone else is either just like a child, 2 god awful bad, or 3 were bots. Because every single match, I was getting VIP, and I was like carrying my team. I was like, there has to be something wrong.
I would so at the end of every Call of Duty mobile game, you have like you see your team of five people, right? And I was in the middle as the person with the highest kills, but like I'd be like 20, and they'd be like 2, 1, 2, 3 kills. I'm like, oh man, like, and in that game you can do like thumbs up, like, oh yeah, thanks, whatever, like thumbs up. And I stopped getting thumbs up at all. Like I used to get thumbs up like the first game, and then when we continue our matches, and I continue with other team, like our same team, to other things.
You've officially become the tryhard.
And like I would get no thumbs up. I'm like, oh man, I'm leaving this team because I felt bad. Like I'm taking all your kills or whatever. Because like
yeah,
I would watch them. I'd be a good teammate. I'd be a good teammate. Excuse me. And I'd go run around the map. I'd see them getting lit up, and I'd shoot the enemy for them. I shoot them. I want them to die, so I'd help them. Then I'm not sure if they got mad or whatever. I don't have my mic on. I don't have the earphones on. I have my earphones on as far as I can hear the sound of the game. Like I can't hear in-game chatter. So if they're telling me like, I'm not sure what the fuck they're saying. If they are getting mad at me, but I do my best to be a good teammate. And then sometimes I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Like we're so far ahead, and they aren't doing shit. Like I'm watching them walking around. I'm looking around. I'm watching them getting killed. I see their bodies fall to the ground. I'm like, you guys aren't doing shit anyways. Like I've given you chances to like get kills. Like okay, but there's no way. So I'm just gonna handle mine. Then I get MVP, and then whatever. Again, I'm not. It's not. It's like it's a brag.
I'm just the
quote,
fucking
unquote.
best. You know,
Yeah,
game.
but it just gets like, I want a team to have fun, like and the other team too. I want to have a challenge.
You know, game I'm mad I'm not good at that I would really like to be
Life.
good at. Yeah, Marvel Rivals. That
Oh.
game feels like it could just be so much fun, and I was doing okay.
Watch weekend.
I was doing okay as a Punisher, but I
Yeah.
tried Quinn, Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was just getting
Oh.
fucking murked. I tried the Snow Ice Lady healing. I was getting fucking murked.
I
I
am.
tried the Hulk. I was getting murked. I was like, man, I'm not good at this.
So in Overwatch, my main is Mercy, and then in Marvel Rivals, my main is Hela. I'm not sure why I picked Hela, but I picked her. Then I said, you know what? I'm getting good with her, and then that was my thing. I always pick Hela. I'm decent with her. I'm not getting like top or anything. I'm decent, but it's so fun. I mean, but there are people who have gotten who've gotten a lot better at the game than I have, and that's understandable. Awesome, cool.
Yeah.
Make me work harder to get better. But that's what I want too. I don't want to sit and play a game where I'm just so good that I don't have any challenge at all. And I would love that. I would love to go in a game and get last place. I would love to go in a Call of Duty ranked match and just get demolished. That's fun. I don't mind that. That's cool. Thank you for playing, and thank you for making me try harder to be better.
When I was playing Bad Company, this thing would happen. Like I'm actually where you are. I don't like just steamrolling the other team. It was like that's not even fun. So we would play these matches, and I would get a team like, okay, we're not the best. We're struggling. It'd be fun. But then what happens is like people quit. Like, oh, we're not winning. So what's the point in the league? And I'm like, no, stay. And then like at some point, your teammates all leave, and then like you had that weird thing where this was Bad Company where it would load.
Yeah.
And, like you would start mid match, but you're already on a team that's like fucking losing. So you're like, I'm not gonna stay here. And then you drop, and it just keeps like you have this
perpetual like
cycle of like, you're not gonna win, or you're on a losing team, and people keep dropping because you're a losing team, and all your people who join are now also dropping, making it just that much harder to do good, and it's shake up.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, they need. I mean, I'm pretty sure nowadays it's fixed where you get more of a penalty from just dropping games like that.
You do, yeah.
But yeah, back then it was no penalty. Like, oh, I don't want to play this. Move on. And
drop
it's
in, drop out gaming.
Yeah,
nobody cared.
It's like okay, yeah.
Yeah, now you get at least in Call of Duty you get like a 5-minute penalty or something, or you can't join the match for like X amount of minutes because if you drop out too early.
But even that's not. That's like they need some real penalties. Like you need to like, okay, we're dropping you down a rank, or you're taking some guns away. Because 5 minutes is like, okay, cool. I just go use the bathroom. 5 minutes ain't shit.
Taking a 5-minute shit again, are we?
Okay, cool. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
Gotcha. So that's been what I've been.
So Battlefield 6, you recommend it?
It's fun. The campaign's fun. Again, I am dog shit at the multiplayer. Like, it's fun. It's chaos. And that one, I would say like. I still play it even though I'm dog shit, and I will admit I'm horrible at the.
Where are they at in Battlefield 6 in terms of? Because I remember like
current day.
1980. Okay,
so the campaign also takes up to 2028. So roughly still the current day, kind of semi. The weaponry is still of the current day. Nothing new for like any other like current day shooter, advanced shooter, and nothing in the game that screams like 2028 future, like 3 years ahead. Like we're gonna have whatever. Like everything there. Whether it be the machines you drive, wherever you see.
Here's
guns.
a weird question.
What's up?
Are there drones?
There are drones, yes.
Okay, because like right now, and not gonna get political, but the major thing is drone warfare.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if the game picked up on that.
See, but the drones that you use are are like you've blown them and they blow up because like all there are parts where you're supposed to like have a drone go out there and mark enemies so that your team knows in the campaign, and then or you can drop bombs as well. But as soon as you drop one bomb, everybody sees you and they fucking blow you up.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that's how it is. So
why most drones are kamikaze.
yeah, so
go
you
one
do have a
direction.
cooldown for your drone. Like later on in the later levels, you have a drone you can use, like predominantly in one level. But it's mostly just to scout out enemies, and that's it. You happen to have bombs you can use, but you get maybe like one or two good hits, and then it gets destroyed. Then you have to wait like a couple minutes for it to reload, and you're to respawn another drone you can use. But yeah,
reload.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fun. I mean, again, the campaign is whatever. I mean, if the story is interesting, you just know that it's going to end on a cliffhanger, and you may or may not have a continuation to this in some form later on in a couple of years or the year
You
where
know,
it
when
comes
Battlefield
out.
8 comes out in 2028.
Yeah. Like when you're a grandparent and you have the next one come out. Oh, all right, finally, next
Man.
continuation of the story. And again, the story is not that the story isn't anything new that you had never seen before. Bad guy, blow up, missiles, stopped. Congratulations. Oh yeah, this person was corrupt. What's gonna happen to her? That's it. Multiplayer, I'll jump in and I'll play it, I'll stream it, and then you can watch me die over and over and over again, and it's amazing.
I don't know, man. These games have gotten way too complicated, too hard for me.
But then it's just also it's just organized chaos. God damn! Like you jump in there, even the
What? Yeah. What's the?
even the levels, the campaigns, like you're going through and like it literally like it's awesome because you do these long huge the camera like you're spanning this whole like battlefield literally of like just people firing guns, bombs blowing up, fucking planes going by, dropping bombs and shit, and like you are in the shit, like you were running through, you're trying to stay alive.
What's the player counts these days now?
I think it's like 16, I think, or 16.
16
Or actually, no,
8v8 or 16v16.
no, like 16 versus, I think 16 versus 16.
God damn.
They're huge, but these like because they have a thing where it's multiple squads. You can have like 3-4 squads of 4 or 5 4 people.
Oh, it's like Bad Company. Okay.
Yeah. So you have so yeah, they're huge maps. Like there's no lack of people to shoot. Like there's always someone there to shoot and get shot by. Don't get me wrong. Like you will get your ass lit. You will get blown up. Toot sweet if you don't fuck it. And yet you always it's always like either don't stop, like don't just run and stop somewhere in the middle of nowhere, like in the middle of everywhere and like get shot. Like you have to always be moving, be mindful, and be aware of your surroundings and be mindful of your cover. You have to do that. Plus worry about your ammo, your grenades, whatever. Have somebody in your squad or hopefully someone near who's gonna drop ammunition. Know your loadout if you're an engineer, if you're a recon, if you have your sniper rifle. Know your weapons, and know your tools you have. If you go in there fucking willy nilly and just like, oh yeah, I'm throwing ammo crates everywhere, like you're a piece of shit. Like you're not helping anybody really. If you throw an ammo crate at the beginning of the level, no one needs it there. No people need it in the field. You don't need it at the beginning of the level.
That's the problem with these games too. They've come too complicated. I mean, what you're sounding sounds great.
Yeah.
And like if you had like a virtual reality headset on, it was like based on reality, but no one wants to put all that thought into like a game where you shooty bang bang run.
Yeah.
Like because I remember I used to play. For some reason I don't like playing like the gun role. I always like playing the support roles. So I would be the one with the ammo, but you throw the ammo and then people fucking run off. Like, no, you don't. The ammo is right here. Come back in and just you're gone. You're like, okay, why did I even waste my time?
So, yeah, Mike, where's the ammo at? Where's the ammo crates at?
Yeah, like you're like chasing them down. You give them the ammo, and then what they do is up and running. Like, no, you dumb. Anyway,
I mean, in your ear.
I clearly don't play games. I hate people. I'm frustrated. I don't play games anymore. I play Balatro.
He gambles.
I still play, but you play Balatro?
No, not recently. But in your ear, you do hear people yell ammo or whatever. And also, I do like in the game, in the campaign at least, when you shoot a sniper or a machine gunner with armor on, it'll say sniper down, heavy gunner down, whatever. It'll tell you like what's down, just so you know that you can move closer because like that person is the obstacle is out of the reach. Because I don't know, it's just little tweaks like that. I did enjoy that. It's also satisfying too when you as your player taking out a sniper from like fucking 100 foot yards away, wherever you see him drop. That's cool. You see a sniper down, and like it's really satisfying to hear that and see them fall. Cool. My daughter was watching me play, and I was trying to explain to her. She's like, "Who's the bad guys?" I'm like, "I'm the people in the red on top." She's okay. So with the green. The green people is my team, but not my squad. The blue names are also on my team, but they're not my squad. And then every time she sees a red light, she's oh red light. I'm like, no, honey, that's a red light. It's not a red person, like a red whatever. So like it's like then she hear, oh yeah, kill him, good job. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I'm not sure how I'm not sure how I'm raising my daughter, if that's a good or bad thing, but she was enjoying me watch
You're
people
getting
like,
her.
snipe
You're. I wonder specifically in general when it comes to kids, like
She
when
plays Bluey. She plays that. And
yeah, like we were like when we were kids, games. I mean, the games exist, but they weren't nearly as violent as they are today. Whereas like, Mario Brothers run around and just jump on Goombas. There's no like real world.
most people too, Trey.
Yeah, it's like no real world like reflection. But now games are like a point where you get Mortal Kombat and you're like ripping off somebody's heads, or you're like playing Call of Duty, you're shooting up like a store. Like that has to have an effect on children. Like
Maybe it has because I am desensitized
like,
to all this.
because like Pac-Man is just like or like Asteroid, just like I can't imagine
Yeah.
that affect this. Is like I mean, it has place and effect,
Well,
not like much, right?
It's all graphically okay. So you take Pac-Man, right? You take Pac-Man. You take the current like Pac-Man 2 remastered one. Actually, it's a pretty good fun game. But if you were to take Pac-Man, tweak it so when you get a power pellet, you're invincible. You can eat the ghosts. If you go to a ghost and you chomp down and watch Pac-Man chomp multiple times down on a ghost and kill them, eat them, that would be the current version of like, yeah, you're graphically you can like attack and literally kill and eat them. Because what are you doing? You're eating the ghost, right? You eat them. You open your mouth, you eat them. So I mean, if you go through and you see like a zoom in like cinematic like a cutscene of like you like open mouth, like and teeth come out, you start chomping down on a ghost,
So
and the like
violent.
guts and everything and blood spills out from the ghost. You're like, cool, that's how it's supposed to be. That's representation of interpretation. The current day current day interpretation with higher graphics and more imagination of what we saw in the '80s do.
Yeah, I'm just saying like those
It
visuals.
says, eat the ghost. Okay, you're eating the ghost.
Those visuals are so far like your suspension of disbelief is like so far from it because like it's like I would say it's like they're not people, they're just pixels and they don't look.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing really about it. Whereas like Mortal Kombat now, like it'll show you like your ball, like where you scream and blood fly out. I'm just saying like I wonder if that. I mean, like I know it affects them. I just wonder how it affects them, right? Because if you like it's just not to say we're old again, but
No,
it's just
don't
like
say you're
as
old.
things change. Like
Yeah.
let's say now your daughter is watching you play a game where the objective is you take this shooty bang bang thing and you shoot this person, and then even like GoldenEye, it just like cool and they kind of like fall down. Even like it's not that violent, but it's still kind of like oh that's
To also to add, because Mortal Kombat is streaming, I can stream from my cloud on Xbox. My daughter was playing Mortal Kombat when she was 4, so on my TV.
and it's just
She's
like
having fun. Like, but to her playing Mortal Kombat when she's kicking people, she's not doing moves or anything. She's kicking and hitting and whatever and jumping around. But to her, it's like, oh, that's fun, that's funny, whatever. Like nothing. She's not really. She doesn't in her mind. She doesn't like violence or killing or whatever. And she's like, yeah, she knows death and killing, but
in my head, like what you're saying makes sense. Like she doesn't really think of it, but like I just say, like your daughter's brain is getting some enjoyment for people beating each other up, even if it's virtual. Like these look like real people. They're represented like a Pac-Man and a ghost don't register in my head as anything outside of just like Pac-Man and ghosts, right?
yeah.
But these two people that look and talk and act like regular human beings are beating each other up senselessly, and like that has to have some effect on your brain. You're like, oh, it's kind of funny to see people beat each other up violently. And like, I don't know, like let's say like your daughter, but like just in general, you might have kids that are like, oh man, I really like that movie, like Saw, where he like beat these people up there, like they're violently bloody. And, like,
I'm not sure if it matters, but she does like murder mystery shows. she likes murder, only murders in the building. She likes High Potential. It's called. And she wants to know, when's the murder building, the murder show going to come back on?
It's a murder show.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
asked that.
like it's just interesting thing. Getting old is interesting, especially like if you were born between 1920 and like now, like you've seen like technology go from like black and white TVs where they didn't even talk to now you can put a headset on and you can live in a virtual environment. So it's like watching a Hindenburg and like the nuclear bomb being made. It's just like, whoa, that's just like
Kids consult
what
Wikipedia
we
for
can do.
Hindenburg.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Yeah.
what it's like. It's like how far we've gone in every aspect of life. I mean, then you take that and think like this child was born in like 2005. They don't know a time where, oh, you need information, you go to library, Dewey Decimal, you look book up, you have to go find
Yeah.
what matches, pull out book, write down because you can't keep book.
Yeah.
You gotta put book back and write down information like that to them is like
And you had to put a couple of bibliography and stuff of like,
Yeah.
what it was and put that in the book,
they
like
pick
that.
a note to like cite the source where it came from. Like that doesn't even like done like, oh, you need information.
Footnotes, all good shit.
Alexa, find information.
Yeah.
Information found. Oh, dude, I was talking, and then I'm just gonna go on. We just need a podcast. That says like, I think I'm getting old. I was talking to this girl. She teaches children. She's like, dude, we've reached a point that kids don't know how to use a calculator. Like, we didn't even teach them how to do the problem. We just told them to put the problem into the calculator, and they didn't know how to do that.
Oh, my daughter looks at my calendar. She on her phone, she has a little phone, play phone that she actually, it can do anything. It can do everything except actually make a phone call. It's a little kid's phone, but it's a legit like play music, play movies or whatever. And I load her stuff up with music and stuff, movies, and she can watch stuff. But she always tells me, she's like, oh, I'm trying to put the time in, but it's a calculator. She thinks the calculator is the time, the watch. So I'm trying to fix the time, Daddy, but it's not working. Like, oh, it's a calculator, goofball. Let me fix that for you. But also we get to a point where like any child picks up a device. I mean, the first thing you do, you gotta tap it and swipe it. There's no physical buttons to press to click.
My sister has a kid, and he's like, I don't know, probably like 5 or he's below 5, but he's like he's in some age where you can barely talk, but he can walk, and he's still wearing diapers. So I don't know where that puts you between 1 and 3. I genuinely don't know because I don't have a kid, right?
I got you.
But we realized the other day because we were watching TV, and it was like it was a TV. We were in Japan, and there was a TV that was reachable because it was like not that far off the ground, and he kept touching it, and we're like, oh, probably to him, all televisions are touchable.
Yeah.
And the reason why he doesn't do the one at the reason why he doesn't do it at home because it's so far above, but he can't touch it. But now he can, and we had to keep explaining to him like, no, it's not. But like he doesn't understand that. Like, what do you mean? Like every other screen, I like my mommy's TV, I touch, and like that little iPad thing they gave you a touch.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just interesting to watch. Because even then, like there would be TVs like I touch. Like I have a laptop I bought in the last 2 years, and I will frequently find myself tapping the screen, even though it doesn't have that. But every device I bought in the last 10 years have a touchscreen in the laptop. So this one that doesn't, it's like, oh wait, this one's not a touchscreen. So it's like it's just interesting.
By an old technology, Dre. What's up with that?
But yeah, it's like I know now. Like I can even see changes in me. Right, if you had me write an essay right now, like, hey Dre, I need you to take this pen and this paper and write down.
Penmanship's horrible.
That too. Penmanship's horrible, but I don't know how to spell shit anymore.
I do find myself typing something. I'll type something up on. I'll type something up on a non-word. Or something that doesn't have spell check on it.
Yeah.
I'll copy and paste in Google, and I'll paste it in Google. I'll see if it corrects it.
Like,
I'm like, oh, cool.
Like,
yay, it's correct. Sweet. I still don't know how to spell.
Like, am I spelling this right? Maybe not. I'm doing that shit. Highlight Google, look up word. Like, okay, I did have it right. But yeah.
I'll also open it in the incognito tab, so I know like I'm not stupid. I feel bad. Like if somebody else looks like, why are you looking at this word for? I'm like,
I know I can't spell again because then now when I type shit, which is mostly either an email and phone, it's like, oh hey dummy, I think you meant this. Don't worry, I corrected it for you. Like, okay, cool. So I don't have to learn how to. Anyway, all this goes back to Battlefield 6. It's an interesting world we live in.
You don't have to learn Battlefield 6.
Well, your daughter. It's just interesting, like we have these games now where your daughter can watch you take a shotgun and smoke people down, and it's just like
sniping.
It's normal. It's like not even a big deal. I wonder.
Hey, she's my cheerleading squad. She's like, oh, go, daddy, go,
where does that rate it? Do you know?
Oh, it's mature, buddy.
Mature. Okay. Yeah. At least they're like, okay, you kids should not be seeing this. It's mature. Your kids can't buy this.
We also tell her that things are pretend. Things are pretend. It's all make believe, whatever, and she seems to be okay with it.
Yeah,
we'll see how she goes in 10 years. Now
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We'll see how she goes.
Say like, oh yeah, we tell her to pretend, it's fine, and then like your daughter's like, not your daughter. Let's say somebody else's
Say
daughter.
a child becomes
A child becomes a serial killer, and it's like,
It's all pretend though.
and then
I was told that when I was
they're
young.
like in their court case. I thought it was just pretend.
So
You know,
I
shit.
posted a picture of her watching. So we watched Peacemaker together.
Oh,
We also watched Chainsaw Man and Beavis Butthead.
Good.
I'm an amazing father. So so we were watching Peacemaker, and I posted a video like, oh, my daughter's watching Peacemaker, and everybody's like, you shouldn't let her watch that. That's I'm all fuck man. I'm all, hey dude, I'm all, not your kid, not your not your
Yeah,
not
I
your
feel that.
yeah, not your thing. I can do what the fuck I want.
Kind of agree with them though, but you know, you do you. Like your kid comes out the way your kid comes out. I mean, who knows how it's gonna turn out? Maybe my parent perfect, maybe not. But you know, you do. Like, just worry about your kid.
But it's not like my daughter went ahead and started like she has no toy in her arsenal in her toys that is a gun. Like nothing that she wants is a gun. She likes cars, likes bubbles, and she likes coloring and painting. And that's it. Nothing. She's never expressed any need or want for a gun. Even a bubble gun, she didn't want. She has no. She takes the ones with the wands you can blow bubbles in, but
That's fine.
nothing that is like okay, a concern of like okay, maybe it's too much, but no.
So you're not concerned yet. So you have time. What you're saying? If I'm hearing it correctly, you're not. There's no concern right now, but you know she's still developing, and that's good. That's good. I'm just saying.
She did cry. She did cry because she thought the little boy and little girl were gonna get eaten in Daemon. You know that the dark Pokemon we watched on Netflix.
Oh,
Daemon.
yeah.
I see. Well, no, it's okay. Well, it's episode.
Dark
It's episode 3, honey. And well, there's 8 episodes left. They're good.
That
They'll
point,
live.
that was on some other shit. That
Yeah.
Daemon. I actually kind of liked it though, but it was like
it was just
it was
dark.
basically Pokemon. Okay, I wouldn't say basically Pokemon. It's Pokemon if you had a realistic take on it.
Yeah.
Friends, people aren't making friends with these animals. They're fucking turning them into slaves. They
Yep.
do slave labor.
Yep. But yeah, I'll wrap it up for our first episode, our rebooted episode 1. Welcome again if you first time listening.
Episode
please
1, shooty bang bang.
Yeah, shooty
It's gonna be
Battlefield Halloween.
Episode 1. I think we're getting old.
All Dre's getting old, not myself.
Yeah, we're getting old.
But yeah, so again, thanks for watching. Laura listening. If you're watching YouTube, subscribe please. If you're on audio through a podcast of choice,
I think
please
you
subscribe there.
Subscribe, yeah.
Yeah, subscribe there as well, please. It's free, and we'll be here every Wednesday, in theory, giving you new audio stuff, games, and personal shit might go on. Yeah, there's a lot more things. It's getting towards the holiday season, so we're gonna have a lot more things to talk about as far as games coming out, revealed, talked about, and then we'll see what goes on with the current hardware, what's going on with that, prices, and what's failing and actually thriving or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, on that note, we shall see you later. Thanks for watching and listening, and yeah, see you later.
Thank you for tuning in. Peace.